I feel like everyone who is on the YouTube on one way or another has done this tag, and I feel like I'm the only one who hasn't done this tag yet. So the time has come for me to change that. Hello, my name is Catherine, and today we are going to do the TMI tag. And that is not the Mortal Instruments, and I'm sure that you know that. So there are a lot of questions, so it would be the best for me to start as soon as possible. The first question is, what are you wearing? I'm wearing this something, I'm not sure if you can see. This is something which is not exactly a t-shirt, and it is not exactly a sweater, so something like a sweatshirt. Is that a thing? I think that it is. And it says Paris is always a good idea, and I completely agree with that because I've been to the city a few times and I really love it. If you get any chance to visit it, I should definitely suggest you to do so because you won't regret it. And I'm wearing this brown sweater, and that would be it, and jeans. Ever been in love? No, not really. Or yes, there are a lot of fictional boyfriends out there, and I've been in love with each and every one of them. How tall are you? I think I'm about 176 or 7 centimeters. How much do you weigh? I'm not really sure. Any tattoos? No, but I really considered getting one, and I'm sure that I will get one. And I would like to get a tattoo on my hair back, so something like here. And I would like to get a tattoo of a cage and a bird flying out of the cage, if that makes any sense. Any piercings? These are the only ones that I have. OTP, which stands for One True Pairing, and Rose and Dimitri from the Vampire Academy, and Sydney and Adrian from the Bloodline series. Favorite shows? It used to be the Vampire Diaries, but I'm not sure what I really think about it at the moment because it started to become repetitive and things like that. I still enjoy it, but not as much as I used to. Then Pretty Little Liars and Game of Thrones, of course. And which one? I used to like Being Human, but UK version of Being Human, and True Blood, and that would be it. Favorite bands? I don't really listen to music often. I don't have that habit of listening to the music while I'm at home or things like that. The only time that I really do listen to the music is when I'm traveling, and that trip has to be at least 2 hours long for me to want to listen to any music. So I don't really know. The thing that I do remember is the song and not the musician. I know that it's bad, but that's the way it is, and I don't really know what my favorite band is. Something you miss? Well, I miss my mother, who died when I was 14, and I miss my grandfather, who died last year, and I just miss them every single day. So, favorite song? I don't really know. How old are you? I'm 23, yes, I know, I'm old. Zodiac sign? Leo. Quality you look for in a partner? Of course, he has to read books. I don't have a favorite quote. Favorite actor? This is starting to be ridiculously hard. I really love all the actors. No, I can't love all the actors. I really don't know my favorite actor. Favorite color? Well, my favorite color of all colors is red, but if that is something that I would wear, then I like brown and navy blue. Loud or soft music? I would definitely go for soft music because I have really sensitive ears, and any music that is loud in any way really affects me, and I can't really listen to anything that is too loud, so I would always go for soft music. Where do you go when you're sad? Probably to my room to read a book or something like that. How long does it take you to shower? 10 to 15 minutes. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? I would say 20 minutes. Ever been in a physical fight? Well, I'm not sure what you would consider a physical fight, but when I was little, I really liked to get into any kind of fight, so I would say yes, but I definitely haven't been in any serious physical fight, and I'm never going to. Turn on books, turn off no books. The reason I joined YouTube, well, I joined this amazing community of Booktube because there are so many amazing people. I've said amazing twice, but that's because you all are amazing, who just love the same thing as I do, and those are books and reading, and with whom I can discuss everything about that, because I don't really have anyone in my surrounding who read the same type of books as you all do, and I don't really have anyone to talk about them with. Fears. My biggest fear is vomiting, and I'm really afraid to vomit even if I'm feeling sick, and I know that it is ridiculous and that I would probably feel much better if I did that, but that is my main fear and there is nothing I can do about it. Last thing that made you cry. I'm not really sure. I don't really cry very often. I cry when I'm under stress, so when I have some exam and when I'm afraid that I won't have enough time to study for it, that's when I cry. Last time you said you loved someone, well, probably this morning, and I told my grandma that I loved her. Then, meaning behind your YouTube name, well, my name is Katarina, so that's Catherine, and Varka is a shorter version of my surname, so that is some kind of my real name, but not really. Last book you read, I read The Kiss of Deception. I don't really want to talk about it now. I'm going to talk about it in my wrap-up because I was so disappointed. And I really expected more from the book, and that's the main reason why I got disappointed in the first place, but the more about it in my wrap-up. The book you are currently reading, and that would be Silver Shadows by Michelle Mead, and this book is so great. This is the 5th book of the Bloodline series, and I really love all these books, and this one is really great, and I love it more than the last one. Last show you watched? Probably Vampire Diaries. Last person you talked to? My friend on the phone. The relationship between you and the person you last texted, it was the same friend. So I talked to her and then I forgot to tell her something and I texted it to her. Then favorite food. Chinese food. I really like chicken, anything of the Chinese food that contains chicken and peanuts and what else? There are those mushrooms, shiitake, something like that. I'm not really sure what they're called, but I really loved everything Chinese. Place you want to visit? Well, I would really love to go to London because I've been studying English for such a long time and I've never been to England. And the other place that I really wanted to visit was Moscow, because I've been studying Russian and things like that, and I did go last year, so I got that wish fulfilled. And the other place that I would really like to go is China, and I'm not sure if that is going to happen anytime soon. Last place you were? Well, if you mean traveling, I've been to Romania last weekend with my friends. We went to the city called Timișoara and it was really great and we had a great time there, so yay for Romania. Do you have a crush? Not really. Last time you were insulted? I can't really remember. I'm not sure. Favorite flavor of sweet? I really like chocolate and caramel and hazelnut and things like that. What instrument do you play? I play the piano, but I didn't really go to musical school or something like that. I was self-taught, and then my grandfather used to go to the musical school, and he really did know a lot about playing the piano, things like that, so he taught me. Favorite piece of jewelry? I don't really have it with me right now, but it is my watch, rose gold watch, and I really love that. Last sport you played? I used to train swimming for a really long time, and when I'm at the seaside I always do some swimming. Last song that you sang? Well, I really like to sing songs from the Disney cartoons, and I really love the one from the Frozen. I'm not really a fan of the actual movie, but I really love the soundtrack. Favorite shut up line? Don't really know, don't really care. Have you ever used it? Obviously not. Last time you hang out with anyone? This morning I went to a tutorial at my university and I hang out with friends there. If you could hang out at the tutorial. Moving on to the last question, who should answer these questions next? Well, I really don't know if I should tag anyone, because I think that almost everyone has done this tag already and I'm the only one who hasn't. So, but if you are the other only one who hasn't done these questions, then feel free to do this and leave the link below so I could watch it. And so that would be the whole tag, and I really hope that you enjoyed me answering all those questions, and that was really fun. There were a lot of questions to answer and I didn't really have the answer for all of them. I will see you in some of my next videos.